Hi, and thank you for watching this video. In this video series, I'm going to be showing you how to do a search for several different types of foreclosures: HUD homes, Fannie Mae homes, Freddie Mac homes, and different IRS and government types of seized properties. My name is Jonathan. I am a Texas real estate broker, and I have been selling HUD homes since about 1996. So I have several dealings with buying and selling different types of foreclosures. We're going to start off with HUD homes since that's really my forte. And where HUD keeps their properties listed is on one single website. All of the HUD homes get listed on this site. It's www.hudhomestore.com. Now you can get to HUD Home Store one of two ways. You can either type in HUD Home Store here or HUD Homes in Google and try to narrow it down that way, or you can come up here to your address bar and just type in hudhomestore.com. That will take us to this page. Now what's really neat about this page is you as an individual person can set up a search parameter, a search ID, a search profile, and you can get notified when properties get listed in a particular area. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. If you come up here to public, because bidder selection here is reserved for real estate professionals who are going to be submitting bids on properties. If you're just a general public, you're a potential buyer or an investor that's not a licensed real estate agent, then you want to come up here to public and you'll click on public, and what you do here is you'll create a username, you'll create a password, you'll have a security question in case you forget your password and they can retrieve it for you. You'll enter your name and an email address where they can confirm who you are and that you're a registered person. Now when you enter your password, make sure that you follow the criteria here as well as with your username. You'll come down to the bottom, you'll click this, that you agree to their terms and conditions to use the site, and then you'll enter in this CAPTCHA code and click submit. Once you do that, it's going to take you to, let me show you where it'll take you. It's going to take you to a site where if you have any parameters set up, like a search area, then it will show you what saved properties you have saved. Obviously, I just created this profile, so I don't have any properties saved. But once I select the things that I want to save, then that list will be here. So let's say that you're logged in, you created your profile, you've logged in, you come over here to home, and as you can see, there's a map of the United States here. You have a number of ways that you can search for HUD homes. You can either click on the state that you're interested in, or you can scroll down a little bit here. You can select state here, and then enter in a particular county, a city, a zip code, a street, obviously a price range, and a number of other variables. Now let me explain this page to you. HUD lists their properties several different ways. You have a buyer type option here. Right now, if you were to select a state and hit all, it would pull up all of the listings for owner occupants, for investors, for Good Neighbor Next Door buyers, which is an incredible program, for government agencies, nonprofit, and dollar homes. Dollar homes are not open to the general public, only to specific government agencies, so don't get excited about that. That'd be great if you could buy a home for $1, but it only applies to specific government agencies. You have the status of the properties here. You can search for all properties, the ones you're accepting bids on, new listings, price reduced properties, which happen to be the best properties on the market value-wise typically because they've received little or no interest, pending bid opening, and showcase. If you happen to know your HUD property ID number, you can enter it there and go straight to the property. Now, if you enter any of these criteria here, you have to select a state from this list over here. Otherwise, you can just come over here and click on a state. Now to show you how that works, I'm going to click on state on Texas because I work in Texas. Once I click on Texas, it takes us to this screen. Now these are all of the properties and all of the statuses in Texas. And as you can see, it says 416 properties found. So here we have a list of 416 properties. Now I can sort this list by a number of ways. Right now it's displaying 10 properties on this sheet, but I can display up to 20 properties on this front page. And I can sort it by either bedrooms and baths, by the price, by the listing period, or by the bid opening date. Now in the next video, I'm going to go into explaining what the different listing periods mean and what the different statuses mean.